To escape the pursuit of his reborn ex-wife, the man helplessly pointed at her roommate and said she was his girlfriend. But Zheng Yanyan took it seriously. Not only did she act cute and coquettish on the way back, but she also stole my first kiss when I wasn't paying attention. Just now, the drill instructor caught Dorm 503 of the girls' building sneaking KFC, and I stepped up, saying I was the one who brought it for them. Because my girlfriend had a craving. Sue, how I initially thought I meant her, but I directly pointed at Zheng Yanyan. This move caught everyone off guard. Regaining her composure, Zheng Yanyan immediately replied, "That's right. What's wrong with asking my boyfriend to bring some snacks?" Chang Hao, standing nearby, was full of regret. If only he had stepped up first. Then the drill instructor took us both to the academic director's office. "Director, they were sneaking snacks during military training. Such disregard for discipline must be severely punished." On the surface, the director was very angry, assuring the instructor that he would punish us severely. But after the instructor left, his tone softened. In his view, it was just eating some snacks. Nothing to make a fuss over. He just made us write a 2,000-character self-criticism each and let it go. I repeatedly thanked the director for his magnanimity. Zheng Yanyan, however, looked panicked. She struggled even with an 800-character essay. 2,000 characters was way too much. After we came out, Zheng Yanyan's attitude toward me changed, and I had her write my self-criticism along with hers. After all, I was the one who took the blame. Zheng Yanyan didn't mind this request at all. She turned her head, looked at me adorably and said, "Zhou Yuan, would you consider actually being my boyfriend?" Before I could answer, she grabbed my collar and pulled me down. Then a sweet kiss was pressed onto my lips. With a light peck, Zheng Yanyan stepped back, and I was still lost in that feeling, unable to snap out of it. I have to admit, Zheng Yanyan really knows how to flirt. Finally, she blew me a kiss and ran back to her dorm. The next day after military training ended, Zheng Yanyan waited all day at the infirmary but didn't see me. Annoyed, she called me and demanded, "You've touched me and kissed me. Aren't you going to take responsibility?" When she found out I was out running errands off campus, Zheng Yanyan immediately changed her tune, asking me to bring her a cup of cola when I came back. The call ended. Su Qing appeared out of nowhere, right behind her, giving her a fright. She had overheard the call and said coldly, "Zhou Yuan won't fall for you." But Zheng Yanyan is not one to admit defeat. She said arrogantly, "Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Zhou Yuan just likes my type." Just then, Shen Yu also arrived. Taking advantage of everyone being there, Zheng Yanyan announced that from now on, she too would join the competition for Zhou Yuan. Just then, I called, telling her to come down and get the cola. Downstairs, she complimented me, "You're so thoughtful." Thinking the other girls in the dorm were definitely peeking, Zheng Yanyan grabbed my arm and started acting cute. When she invited me up to sit for a while, I said I couldn't. I had plans with someone. Just as Zheng Yanyan asked who it was, that person arrived. Ice Beauty Lulin walked toward me. She was the one I had plans with. We went to a small grove near the girls' dorm. I handed her an envelope with money. "Here's the 2,000 you borrowed from me." Taking the money, Lulin wasn't particularly excited. She didn't bother with words like thank you, just as we agreed before. "From now on, I'm your girlfriend. If you can't sleep at night, you can come find me anytime." I still have my first time. Actually, Li Chang had also approached her, wanting to lend her money, but she turned him down. After all, she wouldn't just take anyone. Before we knew it, the freshman military training was quickly over. The school organized a welcome party, finally saying goodbye to the hard days. Everyone was happy, playfully messing around. Chang Hao had it worst, being lifted up on a tree trunk. Su Qing, as the host, announced the official start of the party. "Next, please enjoy a duet dance performance." Amid the enthusiastic cheers of the male students, Zheng Yanyan and Lu Lin made a dazzling entrance. They performed the hottest K-pop dance currently. Both girls had near-perfect figures. They began to move to the music. Their dance was fiery and captivating, instantly bringing the atmosphere to a peak. After the performance ended, a crowd of male students immediately swarmed over. Some brought flowers, some wanted to add them on social media. But both girls had their sights set on me, so they turned everyone down with various excuses. After stepping off stage, Lu Lin went to change clothes. While Zheng Yanyan immediately came to find me, seeing me chatting enthusiastically with Shen Yu, she asked, "What are you talking about?" Shen Yu had her own little thoughts and stammered, "Nothing." Thinking back to a week ago, to invite me to sing on stage with her, she had specially given me a bag of homemade cookies. I did have a favorable impression of Shen Yu, and besides, she gave me a gift, so I agreed without hesitation. Then Zheng Yanyan asked me if her dance looked good, and I had ulterior motives, eyeing her figure, replying, "It looks pretty white." Hearing that, Zheng Yanyan grinned from ear to ear. Seeing Shen Yu couldn't stay any longer and left. She asked me if I liked it. After getting the answer she wanted, she took out her phone and playfully said, "Want to see something different?" I said no with my mouth, but my body was honest. I couldn't help but lean in curiously to see what she would show me. As Zheng Yanyan played the video, it turned out to be their private rehearsal version, even bolder than their performance on stage. Watching it made me a little excited. When I wanted to watch it again, Zheng Yanyan wouldn't let me, saying that if I agreed to be her boyfriend, she'd dance it just for me in private. Then, at the edge of the playground, Chang Hao walked over slowly, clutching his vitals. They had played a little too rough, so Chang Hao had to go to the infirmary, which made him miss the opening dance. Suddenly, he noticed something. His beloved goddess was chatting and laughing with me. Looking all sweet, he let out a cry of no. His legs gave way and he fell to his knees. With his inner BGM playing, he was overcome with grief. Those watching this episode might notice that the art style is off. According to the original comic, the artists all had fevers, and they had no choice but to call in AI assistance. The good news is that things will return to normal, starting from the next chapter. So don't worry, folks. His roommate never dreamed that the goddess he had been desperately groveling for would end up in my arms and even kissed me forcefully right in front of him. Chang Hao felt like the sky was falling in that instant, and his heart shattered into pieces. Just now, while I was chatting with Zheng Yanyan, Su Qing came to find me, saying that the next performance was a duet between me and Shen Yu. Zheng Yanyan was surprised by this. "Why didn't you tell me you were singing with Shen Yu?" Stunned by her question, I said, "Who are you? Why do I need to report to you?" Hearing that, Zheng Yanyan grabbed my arm playfully and acted cute. I'm your girlfriend. This scene made Su Qing gnash her teeth in anger. Internally, she frantically told herself to stay calm. Speaking of Shen Yu, Zheng Yanyan felt a bit upset. I didn't hear about you inviting him to duet in the dorm either. To that, I asked, so you guys talk about me in the dorm? Su Qing said from the side, I don't, and I've already decided to give up on you. Hearing this, Zheng Yanyan was overjoyed. Doesn't that mean you'll let Zhou Yuwen be mine? Feeling a bit flushed from her nuzzling, I stood up. Enough messing around, I'm going to get ready. Su Qing said she had already given up on me, but when the host announced that I would sing Because of Love with Shen Yu, all three girls were startled at the same time. These two were actually going to sing a love song at the party. Our voices on stage were very beautiful. Coupled with the image of a handsome guy and a pretty girl, it immediately made the freshmen envious. They really look good together. Hearing the surrounding chants of kiss, Zheng Yanyan's anger kept rising. Zheng Yanyan's fury kept escalating. On the other side, Chang Hao felt much more at ease watching this. As long as it wasn't with Zheng Yanyan, old Zhou could sing with whoever he wanted. But then, Zheng Yanyan also walked onto the stage. Chang Hao's expression instantly froze. She was holding a bouquet of flowers and handed them to me, while also complimenting Shen Yu. You sang well. Then she leaned close to me and whispered, Zhou Yuwen, aren't you feeling pretty pleased with yourself? Not rejecting me while making eyes at Shen Yu. Are you trying to have the whole dorm? Before I could say anything, she grabbed my collar and humphed. I won't let you have your way. As soon as she finished speaking, Zheng Yanyan grabbed me and kissed me in front of everyone. The whole crowd erupted instantly. A love triangle. This is too explosive. On the other hand, Chang Hao collapsed in heartbreak. He had been chasing Zheng Yanyan day after day, only to end up with nothing. After stepping off stage, I looked embarrassed. Zheng Yanyan, on the contrary, was overjoyed, thinking to herself, let's see how you can stay ambiguous now. After this farce, Shen Yu was reduced to a laughingstock. Everyone gossiped that she was the other woman, inviting someone else's boyfriend on stage to sing a love song. At that moment, Zheng Yanyan leaned happily against me. She had wanted to pull Shen Yu over for a group photo too, but Shen Yu kept a cold face the whole time, said she wasn't feeling well, and turned to leave. Unexpectedly, Zheng Yanyan chased after her and grabbed her. Didn't we agree to compete fairly for Zhou Yuwen? Now that I've won, you're going to turn on me. Shen Yu didn't want to talk to her at all at that moment, thinking to herself, kissing a guy in public when they're not even together yet. Is that really something to be proud of? Actually, Zheng Yanyan also felt it was a bit inappropriate, but she had already thrown caution to the wind. Opportunities are created by yourself. The sky gradually darkened. The freshman welcome party ended successfully. On the playground, Zheng Yanyan insisted on dragging me for a walk. As we walked, she asked, between Shen Yu, Su Qing, and me, who gives you the biggest spark? When I casually said, Shen Yu, Zheng Yanyan immediately retorted, liar. You clearly didn't deny it in front of all those people. I said that rejecting you in public would embarrass you. With an I get it look on her face, Zheng Yanyan's mood improved considerably. This means you do have me in your heart after all. On our walk, we ran into a group playing guitar. Among them was an acquaintance, senior Chen Wan. She came over to say hi when she saw me. Chen Wan is the vice president of the student council. I introduced the two to each other. Because she heard me sing well at the party, Chen Wan invited me to play and sing a song for everyone. The other seniors and juniors also chimed in. Go on, sing one. Unable to refuse without ruining the fun, I took the guitar and played Sunny Day. The beautiful accompaniment combined with my magnetic voice, everyone was instantly captivated and praised how good it sounded. Zheng Yanyan became even more convinced she had chosen the right person. Chen Wan teased from the side, are you even more in love with your boyfriend now? After the performance ended, a senior with a hot figure was attracted to me. Hello, Junior. I'm Tao Tian, the Minister of Arts and Culture. You sing so well. Would you consider joining our department? I can give you special approval. If I remember correctly, Tao Tian was a campus beauty in my past life, a legendary figure. Wanting to keep things simple, I politely declined, saying I was still new to the school and would think about it. Tao Tian didn't insist and handed me a business card before leaving. With such a beautiful senior coming to talk to me, Zheng Yanyan immediately felt a sense of crisis. Taking advantage of the fact that we were alone, she said bluntly, let's get together. Seeing me staring at her without speaking, Zheng Yanyan grew a little anxious and said, I'm serious. He clearly had a perfect girlfriend of campus beauty caliber, but since they had just started dating, it was limited to hugs and kisses. At his young and passionate age, he simply couldn't suppress the restlessness inside. Yet unexpectedly, when he was sleepy, a pillow arrived. The aloof goddess Lu Lin knocked on his door late at night. As long as he covered her living expenses in college, she was willing to maintain an exclusive, intimate relationship with him, and wouldn't interfere with his interactions with other women. Just now, facing Zheng Yanyan's repeated provocations, I lost control. As I leaned in closer, the usually playful girl actually blushed. You know, a man's patience has its limits. As she let down her guard, I took the initiative to kiss her. This was the most impulsive I had been since my reincarnation. Who would have thought that the goddess my former roommate Chang Hao chased for 4 years could now be won over by me so easily? I didn't let her go until nearly 10 minutes had passed. I teased, weren't you always asking if my lips were soft? Now's your chance to find out. Zheng Yanyan was overwhelmed with shame and annoyance. Seeing that I dared to joke with her even now, without another word, she bit down on my hand. At that moment, the two finally confirmed their boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Zheng Yanyan couldn't wait to take a photo of their hands together, planning to post it on Moments that very night. Meanwhile, in the girls' dorm, Su Qing was lecturing the naive Shen Yu. I told you earlier that Zhou Yuwen isn't right for you. As long as a girl is pretty and proactive, he can't say no. Hearing this, Shen Yu couldn't help but ask, what about you then? Are you really going to give up like that? Su Qing replied, I'm different from you. Zhou Yuwen and I are destined to be together. Whether it's you or Zheng Yanyan, at most you have a chance but no fate. Although she saw Zheng Yanyan kiss me on stage, compared to her past life after the divorce, when she walked in on me lying with another woman, this was nothing. Consider it punishment for her willful divorce. Su Qing firmly believed that as long as she was good enough, Zhou Yuwen would eventually return to her side. It was getting late, and Su Qing drifted off to sleep, but Shen Yu stared blankly at Zheng Yanyan's Moments post, whispering to herself, this world really is rotten to the core. As college life gradually settled into a routine, relying on memories of stocks from my past life, I earned over 2 million. With money, of course, the first thing was to buy a car, then a house. Arriving at the 4S dealership, I fell for the latest BMW M4 at first sight. This car was perfect for taking girls on joyrides. The sales manager took me for a naive rookie, assuming I was just there for fun with no money, so he passed me off to a new employee. But the new employee didn't think that way. Though I dressed plainly, my demeanor was very composed. She enthusiastically introduced the car to me and was very attentive during the test drive, even helping me fasten my seatbelt. Seeing that, I didn't hesitate any longer. I whipped out my bank card and paid in full. The new employee was overjoyed, while the manager was consumed with regret. Luckily, the dealership had the car in stock. After spending the afternoon on paperwork, I successfully got the registration certificate and keys. With the car taken care of, it was time for the house. Housing prices weren't that crazy yet. Getting a big place was more than doable. After sorting everything out, it was time to go see my little wildcat. I picked up Zheng Yanyan in the evening. She excitedly took photos to show off on moments. Her main goal was to declare her territory. Lulin, oh, Chang Hao. Seeing her roommate's replies in the comments, she was satisfied. Shen Yu, have fun. Suqing, nice car. Did Zhou Yuan buy a car? Seeing her roommate's replies in the comments, she was satisfied. Comments section, Lulin, oh. Comments section, Shen Yu, have fun. Suqing, nice car. Did Zhou Yuan buy a car? Lulin, oh. I had planned to take her to see the new house, but Zheng Yanyan saw right through my scheme. She smiled and said, staying out all night isn't allowed. Isn't allowed. As if afraid I'd be upset, she gave me a little sweetener first. She offered me a kiss. Guessing the little girl's thoughts, I didn't hold back and responded very skillfully. Gradually, Zheng Yanyan realized something was off. My experience was a bit too much for her to handle. She shouted stop while pushing me away. Blushing, she said she wanted to go back to the dorm. With no choice, I had to take her back. Back home, I realized my balance wasn't much. Seems I need to start a company quickly for long-term growth. It was getting late, but Lulin chose that moment to send a message. Do you have time right now? It turned out the previous deal wasn't finished yet. She wanted me to fulfill my promise, thinking she might have spent the 2,000 and wanted to borrow more. I jokingly sent her my address, but I never expected Lulin to actually show up. I was shocked by this. This girl really has guts. Since she was already here, I had no choice but to let her inside first. Just as I thought, she was out of money again. This time, she asked for 4,000 outright and said I would find taking care of her much easier than Zheng Yanyan. Facing Lulin, I still couldn't understand what she was thinking, but it was true that I was feeling quite worked up. After washing up, she changed into a red silk nightgown. Lulin's beauty was in no way inferior to Zheng Yanyan or the others. For a moment, I was completely mesmerized, and her little feet were restless too. Having no idea what kind of beast was standing before her, thinking that even a young girl like her wasn't afraid, why should I, a grown man, be afraid? Tonight was destined to be a sleepless night, and I finally recaptured the feeling of being young again. Just bought a luxury apartment in my freshman year. Never expected the aloof goddess to decide to stay the night here that very evening. My girlfriend Zheng Yanyan was absolutely thrilled. She even wanted to move in and live with me. However, cohabitation comes with a price. I looked at her with mischievous intent. Just as I was about to exercise my boyfriend privileges, she nervously pushed me away. Turns out this was her first time in a relationship, so she was a bit scared. Just moments ago, since being reborn, I finally felt my youth again. For the next 2 weeks, I went to Macau. The arts department was rehearsing for the freshman welcome gala. President Tao Tian was angry about Zheng Yanyan repeatedly arriving late. If it weren't for Chen Wan's sake, she never would have agreed to let Zheng Yanyan join. Just as she was losing patience, Zheng Yanyan finally arrived. Turns out she had specifically gone to pick up her boyfriend. Having met Senior Tao Tian once before, I greeted her warmly. She had a decent impression of me, but for Zheng Yanyan, she wasn't about to let her off the hook, stating that being late came with a punishment. Thinking about the labor agency my good brother Liu Xiao set up, I immediately took out my phone to add her as a friend. I have plenty of modeling part-time jobs here. We can create a group chat for our department, so everyone can make money together. Macau. After adding her, Tao Tian accidentally noticed my social media update, so I really had just returned from Macau, secretly amazed, realizing I was actually a rich second-generation kid. What a pity he already has a girlfriend. Thanks, rich boss. After setting up the group, I sent a large red packet. Thanks, boss. The girls in the arts department instantly became fiery with enthusiasm. If you need part-time work in the future, just ask me. The girls in the arts department instantly became fiery with enthusiasm. Please guide me, senior sisters, if you need part-time work in the future. Many joked about wanting me to sponsor them. Please guide me, senior sisters. Many joked about wanting me to sponsor them. After a while, the rehearsal ended. Zheng Yanyan dragged me, wanting to check out the new apartment. This time, she wanted to invite her roommates to tour it together. Knowing her little desire to show off, I just went along with her. Soon, we arrived at the entrance gate. It was actually Lanyuan, one of the city's few luxury residential complexes. It truly left the girls completely stunned. Suqing was the most affected by it. In her past life, apartments here were worth 6 million. She had wanted to buy one when we got married. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough money. Suddenly, Suqing's face flushed red. Could it be that Zhou Yuan bought this for her? Inside the apartment, the girls were even more thrilled. Not only was it luxuriously decorated, but it was also a spacious 200+ square meter flat. It not only featured a gym, even the balcony was designed with great style. At that moment, Zheng Yanyan absolutely loved me to death. Since I had been to Macau, I specially brought back gifts for them. While everyone was here, we could hand them out. Among them were designer bags and high-end cosmetics. Shen Yu kept a cold face, thanking me and saying they benefited from her association with me. Zheng Yanyan happily told me not to be polite. Taking out a lipstick, Zheng Yanyan intended to give it to Lulin, but Lulin didn't even look at it before refusing. She rarely wore makeup, since she had already visited the apartment a few days ago, so after saying that, she planned to leave. Shen Yu also said she wouldn't disturb them, and would take her leave first. Before leaving, she looked at me sincerely and thanked me. I smiled and said it was nothing. We're all good friends after all. As I said this, Zheng Yanyan was asserting her dominance nearby. Feel free to come hang out often when you're free. My boyfriend definitely won't mind. At this moment, Suqing was lost in heavy thoughts. Everything here was exactly what she and I had dreamed of in the past life. Could it be that I was making up for her regrets? Everyone else had left, but she stayed behind, saying she wanted to meet with me alone to chat. However, Zheng Yanyan naturally wouldn't allow it. Miss Su, don't cause trouble. The actual girlfriend is right here. And I also made my stance clear in front of Zheng Yanyan. There's nothing for us to discuss alone. I don't want my girlfriend to misunderstand. Helplessly, Su Qing had to leave. She would have to figure this out sooner or later anyway. Feeling cheerful, Zheng Yanyan lay on the sofa listening to music, dreaming about how cozy it would be to live here in the future. However, I sat down next to her at that moment, staring at her with mischievous intent. I asked, "Have you missed me after being apart for so long?" As I spoke, I slowly leaned closer to her. Zheng Yanyan seemed to also anticipate what was about to happen. The next second, the two shared a passionate kiss, alone in a room together. Zheng Yanyan was extremely tense for a moment. Just as I was losing control, she pushed me away. Her originally fair skin turned pink. Zheng Yanyan whispered that she wasn't ready yet. "Let's date for 3 more months. Once the time is up, I'll definitely satisfy you." As a mature man, I didn't push it. I agreed immediately. Time passed. Zheng Yanyan had to rehearse dance almost every day. One day, President Tao Tian found me, wanting to chat with me alone. It turned out that during this time, many girls from the arts department had made money through me. She also wanted to find a higher-paying part-time job. Senior Tao Tian was impeccable in both looks and figure. For this, I offered her up to 300 yuan a day. My special treatment made her extremely happy. She immediately invited me to the arts department's gathering, since Zheng Yanyan and Lu Lin were both in the arts department, and everyone else asked me for part-time work, so there was no reason to refuse. Seeing that my little girlfriend had arrived, the senior said she would take her leave first. Before leaving, she secretly threw a flirtatious wink my way. The campus belle GF would never guess in a million years. She's playing absolute defense to keep other thoughts away from her man, but her own bestie already backdoored her defenses, and sneaks into my bed almost every single night. Hilariously, Yanyan actually tries to set up her bestie Lu Lin with some random dude, getting him to invite her for a duet. I see this whole circus going down at the party. My eyes instantly go cold. Chat mode activated. I immediately ask Senior Tao Tian, "Who's that extra?" Taking one look at the guy, Tao Tian says he's a sophomore with family money. "Don't worry, he's not aiming for your girl Yanyan." I then drop a line with so much riz, it makes Senpai blush hard. Even if it was Yanyan, I wouldn't care. "If my GF gets stolen, I'll just turn around and court you, Senpai." She says, "Stop teasing me," on the outside. But deep down, Senpai is dripping with excitement. A spicy romance with my junior? Yes, please. Meanwhile, that random dude is still harassing my side chick Lu Lin, begging her to sing a Cantonese duet with him. I suddenly grab the spare mic and casually drop, "Sing with me instead." When it comes to music, I'm the absolute alpha in this room. Following the beat, I start flexing my vocals. God-tier singing fills the room, instantly making every single girl in the VIP room thirsty. Seeing his spotlight stolen, the rich kid is completely stunned by my sheer Chad energy. Lu Lin is totally enchanted by me too. The girl who just rejected that dude saying I can't sing is now unconsciously harmonizing with me. Heh, Zhou Yuan still cares about me. Lu Lin's voice ain't bad either. The crowd cheers, what a perfect couple, making my actual GF Yanyan seethe with rage. She literally hired that dude as a wingman, hoping to get her bestie a boyfriend. Now her bestie is singing a steamy love song with her man, classic NTR. After the song, Senpai Tao Tian is hyping me up like crazy, finding out I'm the sugar daddy boss hooking them up with jobs. The other club girls are practically ready to drop their panties. They swarm me, begging for my WeChat. Realizing her harem king boyfriend is in danger, Yanyan aggressively steps up to block them. Nobody is breaching my defenses. Seeing Yanyan panicking like a triggered tsundere, Tao Tian steps up to troll her. "Are you girls dumb? Just add him secretly behind her back." The girls' faces light up with spicy realization. "Oh Senpai, you're so naughty." Yanyan is literally on the verge of crying, feeling the room getting too stuffy. Lu Lin slips out for some air. Little did she know, right after she left, I stalked right out after her. I can clearly see she's throwing a jealous fit. So without a word, I grab her and pull her tight into my chest aside. With one deep, passionate kiss, her jealousy instantly melts away. She's just an 18-year-old amateur. How could she possibly resist the aggressive thrusts of a veteran player like me? Lips part, and she's flushed red, panting in my arm. But then I lean in and whisper, "If you ever get a boyfriend, let me know." This ultimate reverse psychology move stuns her for a second. Realizing I'm actually the jealous one, she smirks and says, "As long as your wallet is thick enough, I'll be way more loyal in bed than Yanyan or Su Qing." I immediately pin her down verbally. "So you just want my money?" Lu Lin slides her hand down my abs and whispers in my ear, "Not just that. I'm more interested in your stamina." Her spicy provocation instantly pitches my tent. "Oh yeah? Then comes to my room tonight. I'll go full throttle and let you feel my true strength." Just as things are getting super steamy, Yanyan's voice suddenly echoes down the hall calling for me. We jump and quickly unstick ourselves from each other. Luckily, Yanyan didn't catch us doing the dirty. I bullshit her saying I just came out of the bathroom and that Lu Lin was just borrowing a lighter. Dense as a brick, Yanyan doesn't suspect a thing. She tells me to go back inside because she needs to talk to Lu Lin. I panic a little internally. Shit, did Yanyan figure out we're smashing? Once I'm out of earshot, Yanyan asks angrily, "Why the hell were you singing with Zhou Yuan?" Lu Lin fires back, "Didn't you cue the song? You sent that rando to hit on me without even asking if I wanted to." Knowing she's the one who plotted this, Yanyan's tone instantly softens. "I was just trying to hype up the mood for you." Lu Lin glares at her coldly. Pass. Boss, instead of pimping me out, why don't you go ask Su Qing? What exactly went down between her and Zhou Yuan in the past? Dropping that bomb, Lu Lin waves her off saying she's exhausted, and bails to get some rest, completely ignoring Yanyan's frantic explanations. Yanyan is left mind blown about this Su Qing drop. What kind of dirty secret do those two have? Meanwhile, back inside, I mention an expo needs 20 plus promo models for $300 a day. I ask Senpai Tao Tian if she's down. The club girl's eyes literally light up with dollar signs. While we're chatting, Yanyan walks up to me. Faking a stomach ache, she says she wants to go home. No choice, I gotta escort the GF out. Senpai Tao Tian smiles and waves goodbye like an angel, but internally curses, couples who flex die fast, just break up already. I walk Yanyan back to her dorm door. She gets super clingy and begs for goodbye kisses. This whole PDA session is spotted by Su Qing watering plants on the balcony. Yanyan walks into the dorm, but Lu Lin is missing. She casually asks where her bestie went. Su Qing replies with mad attitude, "Who knows? Maybe she felt uncomfortable because a certain someone came back." so she went out for some fresh air. That snarky comment instantly ignites Yan Yan's raging temper. Pointing a finger at Su Qing, she barks, "The fuck does that mean? You two-faced bitch? Are you the one talking shit behind my back to turn Lu Lin against me?" Neither of these girls is backing down. A massive catfight is about to explode.